Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a full foundation routine, highlight, contour, setting, how to make your highlighter pop, all of those things. A lot of times, well, especially lately when I've been doing like a full face makeup tutorial, I feel like a lot of it is just kind of sped up a little bit. So I wanted to give you a really in-depth on how to really create a flawless face. Now, this is not something for every day. I understand it is a lot of makeup. But for those nights that you're out, you have a date night, for a wedding, whatever it is that you want to put on your face and you want it to last, I'm talking the whole day, and you're still going to look fresh, you're not going to look cakey. It's really all about, well, you know what? Let's just wait till the tutorial and I will explain. All right, guys, so if you want to see how I create this full face, beat face, just stay tuned. Starting off, very important to really moisturize your skin if you are baking like crazy, like we will be doing in this video. So this is by Glam Glow Starters, and this is so moisturizing, and I've been loving this. It also has a nice little iridescent glow to it. Now I'm picking up Iconic London. This is their multi-contour set and highlighting set, and I'm going to take this yellow shade. So I tend to look a little bit more purple underneath my eyes in the summer when I'm a little bit tanner, and a little bit more blue in the winter when I am lighter or more fair. So the yellow will counteract the purple. I also took a little bit of HD foundation from Eve Pearl, and I'm just placing that all over my skin. And now I'm picking up Smashbox Primer Water. Now this is gonna help blend everything. So like I said in the beginning of this tutorial, it is a lot of makeup, but it's all about blending and pushing it into the skin. And that's what's really gonna give you a flawless face and really make it stay all day long. So all the brushes here I use are also from Iconic London, except for one I think towards the end, but I'll let you know which one it is. I love these oval brushes. They gave such a beautiful like airbrush, I feel, look to the skin. Now I'm picking up the Iconic Multi-Use Contouring Set again, and I'm picking up the lightest shades on the outside. Also with that warmer shade is going to be our contour, our bronzer, kind of where we'd place the bronzer. And the other one is gonna be for the contour, which is darker and is a little bit more cooler, and that's what you want to do your contour with. So we place the light underneath the eyes, down the nose to really slim out the nose, and then here I want to create a little bit wider face. My face is very narrow and thin, so that's what that is going to help do once we start putting the contour. I also curved it up a little bit. I like to do that. You can have it straight if you want a little bit more of a chiseled face, and I'm placing the warmer color all around, and then the darker contour shade right underneath that lighter color. Also underneath the lip, just to create a little bit of shadow. And then also on the temples, around the forehead, and we're gonna make it really bronze looking. So I'm also taking this brush and I'm gonna start with the lighter color. You always wanna start with the lighter color first, so if you're using the same brush, it doesn't get muddy. And then really make sure you get close up to that nose when blending if you wanna create a little bit more of a narrow nose. So I know we see a lot of, you know, on Instagram or YouTube of contouring, but these are more of the reasons why we do it. Also, you know, when we put foundation on, especially when it's a full coverage foundation, you're kind of creating a one-dimensional surface, because all of those like natural shadows that we have in our face, we're kind of like making it go away. So we kind of have to put it back a little bit. So also the forehead, I'm really kind of going, as you see, in circular motions, and it's just going to help us when we blend everything with a bigger brush first. I'm sorry, not first, afterwards. And then here you can see I'm gonna flick it up the lighter color, just flick, 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 and then we're gonna blend everything together, and it's gonna make your work so much easier. If you take like just a little bit extra time doing this, you're gonna see right here, now I'm just kind of patting it into the skin like I was explaining in the beginning of the video, and it's just going to push it into the skin and make it look so much more natural. Just go ahead and blend away, you know. My favorite. We gotta blend, blend, blend. See, as you can see, it really becomes such a nice, beautiful contour, and it's really easy. Just really push it into that skin if you do that previous step. Now we're picking up RCMA No Color powder, and this is amazing, guys. I know I've been talking about this and raving about this, but it is so good. I'll leave a link down below where to buy it. And when you're baking, really make sure, I know for me, I'm very dry, so really make sure it's so important to drink water and to be hydrated and to use eye cream if you're gonna bake a lot, because otherwise you can tend to get crepey. The No Color powder from RCMA does a great job of not doing that, but just to make sure. I'm also taking the Iconic London, this is their powder palette, and I'm placing that lighter color again first, and then we're also going to place a darker color right here, just right where we want it, like just a little bit more shadow. These Iconic London, both of them, the set, they're so beautiful. They don't catch on the skin. A lot of times when you're using a lot of heavy product and you put like a wet product and you put a powder over it, it tends to catch sometimes, but this is beautiful. They blend so gorgeously. Gorgeously? Is that a word? Okay, it's gonna be today. And then again, doing that cupping, like a round motion, because I want a nice full cheek. And now here, as you can see, I kind of placed on my brush first that other contour color. It's a little bit lighter, and I'm just running it down my nose, but I also first patted it on the back of my hand. So when you pick up the product, it's kind of inside the brush and not on the tips of it, because that will give you a much, not so you have like a dark strip on your nose, if that makes sense. Now I'm just sort of brushing that bake away, and you're really left with a beautiful contour. Now I'm picking up Jouer's blush in Blossom. I've been loving this, loving this blush. And I'm kind of putting, or not kind of, I'm putting that right above my bronzer, where we put that bronzer. I'm taking Slay All Day Makeup Setting Spray by Gerard Cosmetics. Very important to really use a setting powder when you're wanting to have a look that's lasting all day. Picking up Illuminati by Artist Couture. This is their Diamond Glow powders, and you know I'm obsessed. Now, oh, this is the brush I was telling you about, that's different. This is by Crown, and this is their C501. I also do that same thing, really put it into the brush first, so it's not like boom, you have a dot of highlighter. Now going back with it with a thinner brush, and then I'm just putting it right at the top, and that's really what's gonna give your highlighter to pop and really seamless. A little on the nose and just a tiny bit down the nose. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next tutorial or review or whatever it might be. Okay guys, bye.